So we've been talking a lot about this big, beautiful bill that Donald Trump wants to pass. That's what they're calling it. That's actually the official name of the bill. And how they want to get everything passed to get all their funding done. And it passed the House. We've talked about that, how it passed by one vote. And now it sits in the Senate, and its fate is uncertain. We've talked about how we don't know if all the senators are going to vote for it, etc., and how they're trying to get around it by using reconciliation, which is a process that the entirety of the bill has to be about the budget. There are limits to what can be used, but you can get around the filibuster. Well, part of the process of doing this, they have to go to the Senate parliamentarian, who is a nonpartisan person who reviews it all and makes rulings, and then says yes or no. And now, historically, they have never overruled the parliamentarian. It would set a new precedent. If they chose to do that, they could. They could take a vote on the Senate. They would need a simple majority to bypass that rule. But again, it would set dangerous precedent that they don't want to have used against them when they're back in the minority. Now, the parliamentarian ruled on a bunch of things today about what can or cannot be in the bill. And a few of the things includes they were trying to take the funding for the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, that branch of the government, that office that was created after the 2008 financial crisis, that regulates things like banking and credit cards and credit and all those kind of things. And it puts caps on fees and how banks could do business and transparency and all these things. The Republicans wanted to take their funding down to 0% of the Federal Reserve's budget. The parliamentarian said that doesn't pass the muster for what the rules state it can be. It's got to go. There were other things, cutting other agency spending, forcing agencies to reduce wages, things like that, all out. Now, there's been no ruling as of yet about what this provision saying the courts can't put injunctions against the president on a nationwide basis, but I think that's going to be out as well. Even Senator Chuck Grassley, the head of the Judiciary Committee, said that would be out. So we will have to see what other things the parliamentarian said are out. The thing with these changes, everything that the parliamentarian said is out of the budget will have to then turn around and get re-voted on when they make the changes by the House. And they barely passed it the last time. They may not pass it this time after the changes are made. We'll have to see what happens. But the parliamentarian is saying it's not going to pass as is. You got to make changes. And it's not looking good for the big, beautiful bill.